This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning all. In last class we discussed briefly we covered last class topics. In last class we discussed diode models, right? In the diode models mainly ideal diode. All these parameters are ideal values, RF0, V gamma 0 and RR is equal to infinity, and this is the corresponding graph. And coming to the more practical diode, this is the more practical diode. RF is equal to finite, V gamma is equal to finite, and RR is equal to very large. Okay, this is also called piecewise linear approximation model. Okay, why? Because we can consider up to V gamma one piece and greater than V gamma another piece, and input voltage that is V less than 0, that is a one piece. That is piecewise, it is a linear. Okay, whatever may be the characteristics, either it is a very small or it is a linearly increasing, consider that it is a one piece. This is one piece. Similarly, it is another piece, right? Similarly, in reverse bias, it is also another piece. So piecewise linear characteristics. Okay, and already we derived some dynamic resistance, forward resistance. That is equal to eta Vt by I. Forward AC resistance, dynamic resistance that changes, right, with respect to some Vt, directly proportional to Vt and inversely proportional to I. And the maximum value is 50 ohms. And also we derived electric field and width of the depletion layer, right? Electric field within this minus Wp less than x less than 0. That is the one case, and second case greater than 0, right? And once you know the electric field, from that electric field, okay, this is a first case, minus Na into Q by epsilon x plus Wp. And similarly in second case, Nd into Q by epsilon x minus Wn. Okay, anyhow, maximum electric field is equal to Na into Q Wp by epsilon or Nd into Q into Wn by epsilon. From that we derived built-in potential as well as width of the depletion layer, right? And built-in potential, okay, and this is the final expression for built-in potential V naught. Okay, already we derived the built-in potential V naught in terms of some other parameters, in terms of Ni star like that. Okay, now here in terms of W, Na, Nd, Q by epsilon, right? Okay, in terms of these ratios, we derived the built-in potential V naught. From that V naught, now W, width of the depletion layer. This is important, right? W is equal to 2 epsilon Si. Here we consider the material is a silicon material. 2 epsilon Si by Q into 1 by Na plus 1 by N2 into V naught. Okay. Remember, this is very important expression, because today we discuss capacitance, PN junction capacitances. In that PN junction capacitances, we use the W value, right? Why? Because W is the distance between two parallel plates. It acts as a distance between two parallel plates in a capacitors, right? So W is equal to under root 2 epsilon Si by Q into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nc, 1 by Na into V naught. Remember this one. And also we briefly discuss step graded junction or abrupt junction, right? Okay, today we discuss something more on step graded junction and abrupt junction, right? Here the doping concentration is not equal, Nd not equal to Ne. Remember this about W expression is generalized expression. We are assuming that equal doping concentration levels. Okay, this expression is equal doping concentration levels. Suppose we consider the step graded junction, Na very much greater than Nd, or otherwise Nd very much greater than Na. Okay, like that we can neglect one term here. Okay, okay. Now here doping concentration is not equal. Suppose Nd greater than Na. Okay, Nd donor atoms, donor concentration, N-type concentration is very much greater than P-type concentration. So now we can call it diode. What type of diode is it? PN plus diode. Remember here plus N plus indicate that N side highly doped, right? Similarly, Nd less than Na, P plus N diode, P side highly doped, right? Right? Okay, now we discuss. Okay, okay. Observe here step graded junction. How step graded junction is formed? Consider a junction in which there is an abrupt change from acceptor ions on one side to donor ions on the another side. So there is a sudden change. Here the word is abrupt change from acceptor ions on one side to the donor ions in the another side. Such a junction is formed experimentally. For example, by placing an element is indium. By placing indium, which is a trivalent, against N-type germanium and heating the combination to a high temperature for a short term. Here the what type of material here used? Here it is a indium and germanium combination here used, and that combination is heating the combination at higher temperature, so that such type of junctions are formed, right? Now this is an example for, observe here, the doping concentration here, observe here, Na acceptor doping concentration is very high, so that the depletion width of this side, P side, is very small. So Na very much greater than Nd. Observe this one. This is the best example for step graded PN junction, right? Whatever may be in figure A, it is a reverse bias, so the connection is reverse bias, reverse bias. The connection is forward bias, forward bias. But observe here the doping concentration. Doping concentration is Na very much greater than Nd. Why? Because here what type of atoms here added here? Trivalent atoms are added, right? Not pentavalent atoms. Trivalent atoms are added. So that what happened means the doping concentration of Na is very much greater than Nd. When this condition is satisfied, Na very much greater than Nd, in terms of W width, this is the condition. Wp, this is the very small area, Wp very much less than Wn. Remember this one. The doping concentration of Na, that is P side, is very high. Okay, this is example for P plus N diode. Okay, now here what is N side? N side, this is the depletion width, right? Depletion width is more in N side. Why? Because the lightly doped. Here in P side is heavily doped. So Na very much greater than N. Now what happened here? The electric field intensity. This is the electric field intensity, right? Okay, the maximum electric field intensity at X is equal to 0 only. Whether it is a step graded junction or whatever the other either P plus or Pn plus, the maximum electric field exists at X is equal to 0 only. Okay, this is the maximum point, right? Now this is about the potential, right? Okay, remember here the what type of material here? This is the material is indium here. Indium, which is a trivalent against N-type germanium, and heating the combination to high temperatures for a short term. Okay, some of the indium dissolves into the germanium to change the germanium from N to P type at the junction. Such a step graded junction is called. These are all the other names for step graded junction. Alloy junction or fusion junction or simply junction, right? Why it is called the step graded means, observe here the at x is equal to 0, what is acceptor and donor here? Suddenly change vertical line, right? What this vertical line indicates? Sudden change or abrupt change from acceptor ion to donor ions. It is nothing but like a step, right? Okay, that's why it is called the step graded. That means at x is equal to 0, sudden change. There is a change in acceptor ions to donor ions. Remember this one. At x is equal to 0, sudden change, right? Or otherwise, I think I explained with respect to some paint. Okay, at x is equal to 0, there is a sudden change. Okay, this is point is at x is equal to 0. Now this point is at x is equal to 0, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the point at x is equal to 0. At x is equal to 0, what happened? It is a step size or sudden change. One side is acceptor ions and another side is donor ions, right? Okay, like this is some step type change here. Okay, once again read the sentence here. Consider a junction in which there is an abrupt or sudden change from acceptor ions on one side to donor ions on the other side. Okay, this is the step graded junction doping levels. Here I consider the Na very much greater than Nd, and this is the corresponding electric field, and this is about the potential, built-in potential. Already we derived the built-in potential, right? Okay. That is about the step graded junction, and also other names for step graded junction is alloy or fusion junctions, right? Now we briefly discuss what is meant by a linear graded junction. Okay, in our syllabus, okay, just introduction to step graded junction and a linear graded junction. What is meant by linear graded? Observe here. Here the depletion width here linearly increases from left side to right side. Linear, observe here. This one is the charge density. Here the figure is charge density. Charge density variations worsens with distance at linearly graded junction. This one is linearly graded junction charge density. Remember this one. So a second form of junction is obtained by drawing a single crystal from a melt of germanium whose type is changed during the drying process by adding first p-type and then n-type impurities. Both here can add the p-type impurities and as well as n-type impurities. So a linearly graded junction is also formed between, okay, this is another issue, collector and base of an integrated transistor, right? Here one important difference between linearly graded and step graded junction is here. The width of the depletion layer is varies with respect to if it is a step graded junction root under root V0, whereas it is a linear graded junction, it is a 1/3. Okay, cube root. Okay, that is the only difference. Remaining everything is same. Okay, here the depletion layer width varies as Vj or V0 are same meaning V0. Okay, here this one is 1/3 instead of 1/2. 1/2 is in step graded junction. Okay, already we derived V naught class 13. Okay, okay. Now what is the width here? Here the width is under root. Under root means 1 by 2. Okay, these are all constant. 2 is constant. This one is epsilon constant, Q constant. 1 by NA plus 1 by ND for a step graded, that is constant. Only thing is V naught. So that W is directly proportional to under root V naught. That means V naught 1 by 2. So W is directly proportional to V naught, or it is a Vj whole power 1 by 2. This is for step graded junctions. Whereas for linear graded junctions, instead of 1 by 2, you will get 1 by 3. That is the difference, right? Okay. Okay, that is brief introduction about step graded and linear graded junctions. Coming to today class. Okay. And capacitance of a PN junctions, right? What is meant by a capacitor? Briefly, already we know that capacitor, okay, is formed two metals separated by a some small dielectric medium, right? Then the capacitance is formed. Okay, two conducting plates or two conducting metals separated by some distance, whatever may be the distance. The medium is a dielectric medium. Then the capacitance, this is metal 1, metal 2, and the small distance between these two parallel plate capacitors. Right, now capacitance is equal to, now capacitance is epsilon A by D. Epsilon is equal to permittivity of the material. A is equal to cross-sectional area within this one, and D is equal to distance between the parallel plates. That means same capacitance phenomena exist in PN junction also. Right, here in what are the different types of capacitance exist in PN junction? Okay, one capacitance exists at under equilibrium condition without applying any voltage to the PN junction. When p-type material and n-type material join, then they form a depletion layer and electric field. Okay, within this there exists a one capacitance. That capacitance is called transition capacitance or junction capacitance. And coming to the second type of capacitance, in forward bias. In forward bias, there are two types of capacitance exists. One is diffusion capacitance. This is due to excess magnetic carriers in both sides. And second one is the transition capacitance in the depletion region. And third type of capacitance is under reverse bias. Okay, under reverse bias also transition capacitance or junction capacitance. Okay, total how many here? This is one transition at equilibrium. Forward bias, two different. One is transition and another one is diffusion. And reverse bias also one capacitance, that is transition or junction capacitance. That means how to find here, once you know the D is the distance between two parallel plates, then epsilon A is the fixed. Now observe here. This is the PN junction under equilibrium condition. Under equilibrium condition, what happens means p side negative ions, in n side positive ions. Okay, now these two creates some electric field. In observe here, outside of this depletion region, this is a p side poles, that is a positive charge, in n side negative charge, right? Whenever the capacitance is formed, what is the functionality of capacitance? In left side place, positive charge is created. In right side place, negative charge is accumulated. Positive charge and negative charge separated by some distance, right? Here also, observe here, outside these plates, here within this region, positive charge. Within this region, negative charge. Now this line, these two lines act as a plates, metal plates. okay, acts like some plates separated by some distance W, right? A minus WP, a WM. Okay. Now, how to derive the capacitance means the net charge, okay, charge in negative side is equal to charge in P side. That is equal to WP into NA is equal to WN into ND. Already we derived this expression also, right? While deriving the electric field and depletion width, we derived the first expression WP into NA is equal to WN into ND. Okay. From that already W is equal to WN plus WP, total distance depletion layer width WN plus WP, then WP is equal to, in terms of here, WN, okay, WN is equal to WP into NA by ND. This is also we done in previous class, right? Okay, finally we express WN in terms of W, similarly WP in terms of W. So WN is equal to W into NA by NA plus ND. WP is equal to W into ND by NA plus ND. Now, what is this capacitance? C is equal to epsilon A by D. Okay, this C is called this C exists in depletion region, so depletion capacitance, and this C exists at junction or junction capacitance or transition capacitance. So that it is called as CJ naught or CT naught. CJ naught, junction capacitor, here O indicates the under equilibrium conditions. So Cj naught is equal to epsilon, here the material we consider silicon material, epsilon SiA by W. Okay, instead of D, now here the W is the distance between two plates, right? Now already we derived the W expression in last class. What is W? Under root 2 epsilon Si q by into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nt into V naught, where V naught is the built-in potential. Built-in potential already we derived expression in long ago, Vt into ln Na Nd by Ni square, right? Okay, now here the substitute W value in this Cj naught expression. Now Cj naught is equal to epsilon Si A by, then this is entire thing is W under root 2 epsilon Si by Q into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nd into V naught. Now epsilon Si can be written as under root epsilon Si into under root epsilon Si into A by this one. Then these are all the normal simplification. These two get cancelled. Under root epsilon Si, here under root epsilon Si get cancelled. And remaining thing is A into, and reverse this one, Q into, here there is a one under root Si by 2, and take common here Na Nd by Na plus Nd into 1 by V naught. So now the Cj naught, okay, this is Cj naught. Cj naught is equal to, again take common here, 2 common here. So A by 2 under root 2 into Q into epsilon Si, Na Nd by Na plus Nd into 1 by V naught. So this is the capacitance expression, junction capacitance or depletion capacitance when diode is under equilibrium condition. So Cj naught is equal to A by 2 under root 2 into Q into epsilon Si, Na Nd by Na plus Nd into 1 by V naught, where V naught is the built-in potential. Some textbooks here instead of V naught, Vj or Vb, okay, like that given in the textbooks, right? Once again here, the concept is simple. What is concept? Capacitance is equal to epsilon A by D. Epsilon and A is constant. Only thing is D. Now the D is replaced with distance between the two parallel plates. Now it is distance between depletion layer width distance. So width of the depletion region. So already we derived the W in last class. Okay, that is under root 2 epsilon Si by Q into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nd into V naught, right? Then remaining thing is substitute here W in above expressions. Then remaining all are simplification. Then finally Cj naught is equal to A by 2 under root 2Q epsilon Si Na Nd by Na plus Nd into 1 by V naught. This is the capacitance What are the unit for capacitance? Farads, right? So A by 2, okay, this is the expression 1 by V naught. Okay, this is the capacitance when diode connected or when diode is in equilibrium condition. Now coming to the forward bias, PN junction under forward bias. What happened here? Now here this, okay, whatever the capacitance exists within this depletion region, that is a junction capacitance or transition capacitance. Now forward bias, what happened means in depletion, width of the depletion region reduces. Okay, here in under equilibrium condition, what is the width here? Okay, what is the width here? This is the width. I am representing here 2 minus and 2 plus symbols. Just what I am explain that depletion width is more here, right? And coming to the forward bias, okay, here I am representing the width of the depletion region reduces. Then how to represent here? Only single minus and only single layer, single minus and single plus. That means how much amount of this width reduces in terms of voltage. Okay, V naught minus V, where V is the forward voltage. Remember here, V naught is the, remember this expression. This is not under root. This is the height of the potential barrier, right? This height of the potential barrier reduces how much times here? V naught built-in potential minus V is the forward voltage. So V naught minus V. Okay, V naught minus V. Okay, barrier height decreases. The height of the barrier or potential barrier decreases. How much time decreases here? V times decreases. Right. The concept same as previous. Same Cj or Ct, not zero here. Cj, junction capacitance or transition capacitance. Epsilon Si A by D, epsilon Si A, now D is equal to W here. Now simply in W expression, 2 epsilon Si by Q into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nd into previously V naught here. Now instead of V naught, now what is here? V naught minus V. That is only small change, right? Now the expression is V naught minus V, where V is the forward voltage. Then remaining all are normal simplification. Cj is equal to epsilon Si A by, then 2 epsilon Si by Q, Na plus Nd by Na Nd into V naught minus V. Then normal simplification, and then this expression convert into Cj naught, express Cj in terms of Cj naught, right? Okay, the simplification is same as previous case. Here the only one thing is you can take common 1 by V naught here, built-in potential. Then that is equal to 1 by 1 minus V by V naught. Then this term, okay, A by 2 under root 2q epsilon Si Na Nd by Na plus Nd into 1 by V naught is the Cj naught, right? Is the Cj naught. So now Cj is equal to Cj naught by under root 1 by, oh sorry, 1 minus V by V naught, where V is the forward voltage. Some textbook Vf. Okay, Vf by V naught. So the junction capacitance in forward bias is Cj is equal to Cj naught by root of 1 minus V by V naught. Remember, already we used this expression when diode is in reverse bias. Already, I think second class or class when we discussed diode is in reverse bias using Rajavi textbooks, he directly used Cj. Based on this expression also, we solved some homework problem also. Okay, junction capacitance, right? Okay. Now Cj is equal to Cj naught by root of 1 by 1 minus V by V naught. V naught is the built-in potential. Okay. Now suppose the same, almost same expression. If the diode is in reverse bias, PN junction is in reverse bias, Now what is reverse voltage? Minus VR. Now minus minus plus, here this expression is Cj is equal to Cj naught under root 1 plus VR by V naught. That is the only difference in forward bias junction capacitance and reverse bias junction capacitance, right? Same Cj is equal to Cj naught by under root 1 minus V by V naught, that is forward bias junction capacitance. In reverse bias, the same expression Cj is equal to Cj naught by under root 1 plus Vr by V naught. Remember this one. Okay. Now generalized expression Cj. Cj is equal to Cj naught by 1 minus V by V naught all to the power of 1 by 2. Okay, this type of expression is step graded junction. Why? Because W is equal to under root only. That's why here 1 by 2. Now coming to the linearly graded junction. Linearly graded junction, same expression Cj is equal to Cj naught by 1 minus V by V naught, now all to the power of 1 by 3. That is only difference, right? Okay, in general, the capacitance Cj is equal to Cj naught by 1 minus V by V naught all to the power of 1 by n. N is equal to 1 by 2 for step graded junction and n is equal to 1 by 3 for linear graded junction. Remember here. This is the expression. Cj is equal to junction capacitance or transition capacitance is equal to Cj naught. Cj naught is the under equilibrium capacitance by 1 minus V by V naught all to the power of 1 by n, where V is the forward voltage and V naught is the built-in potential, all to the power of 1 by n. Now what is here? N is equal to 1 by 2 for step graded, N is equal to 1 by 3 for linear graded junctions, not N here, 1 by N. Sorry, 1 by N is equal to here 1 by 2 or N is equal to 2 here. N is equal to 2 for step graded junction and N is equal to 3 for linear graded junction. And coming to the, there exists one capacitance that exists in only forward bias. Already we discussed in starting. In forward bias, there are two different capacitance exist. One is in depletion rate, and second capacitance exists. Okay, that capacitance is called the diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance. Okay, this capacitance exists due to the this capacitance exists due to whenever diode is in forward bias. Okay, P type. Okay, wait 1 minute. Okay, P type side majority carriers holes cross the junction, and similarly N type electrons cross the junctions. Okay, within this, after this junction, what happens means they are exponentially decreases. So okay, these carriers are available. Okay, there just within a small amount of period, these carriers are available in the PN junction diode. So that this capacitance is called diffusion capacitance. Wait here 1 second. Okay, where is 14 plus 14? Okay. Okay. Now here, how many students are there? Okay, 85 students are there. Nice. Okay. Now here, this is a forward bias. This type of capacitance exists only in forward bias. This is due to the excess minority carriers in both side of the junction. Okay, this is also called CD or CS, diffusion capacitance or storage capacitance. Okay. Now this is generalized formula. Capacitance is equal to Q by V, and Q is equal to CV, and C is equal to, okay, rate of change dq by dV, and from that I is equal to already a rate of change with respect to time. I is equal to dq by dt. From that dq is equal to I into dt. Now q is equal to I into tau. Okay, here the time, that is called the transit time. Okay, very small amount of time these carriers are available. Now CD is equal to dq. Okay, here the q is equal to I into tau, d of I into tau by dv, then that is equal to tau into di by dv, right? Then tau into, already we derived the expression here, this expression di by dv, already we derived this expression in forward resistance, diode forward resistance derivations, that is equal to conductance I by I plus I naught by eta Vt. Already we derived this expression. Remember this one. Di by dV, that is equal to I plus I naught by eta Vt. Now when forward bias neglect I naught current, so the diffusion current is equal to tau into I by eta Vt. So eta is equal to 1 for germanium and 2 for silicon. Okay, remember this expression here. This is a simple expression in forward bias capacitance. C is equal to dq by dV. Then current I is equal to dq by dt. Then dq is equal to I into dt. Then q is equal to I into tau. Then CD is equal to dq. Q means I into tau by dV. Then tau is constant, di by dV. Di by dV already we derived expression in forward resistance, so that I plus I naught by eta Vt. So CD is equal to tau into, okay, in forward bias neglect I naught current, CD is equal to tau into I by eta Vt. So neglect I naught. Okay, this is a one type of capacitance exist in forward bias. That capacitance is called storage capacitance or diffusion capacitance. Now in last class, last capacitance, PN junction in reverse bias. What is the small difference here? W. Now the W is equal to under root 2 epsilon SIQ into 1 by Na plus 1 by Nd into here. Now the reverse voltage V0 minus, if it is a forward voltage, V0 minus V. If it is a reverse voltage, V0 plus VR. Remember this one. Now the same thing, Cj, only the expression is instead of minus, now you will get plus. Cj is equal to Cj naught by under root 1 plus Vr by V naught. Okay. The application we will discuss in varactor diode or variable capacitance. Okay, already when diode is in reverse bias, we discuss variable capacitance, right? As reverse voltage increases, this one, as reverse voltage increases, this Cj junction capacitance decreases, right? Okay, as reverse voltage increases in negative direction, Cj decreases. Okay, this is a variable capacitance. Okay, now this graph is important graph. So far we discussed different capacitances, right? This is the capacitance. It is a, and right side forward bias, in left side reverse bias. Forward bias, two types of capacitance exist. One is diffusion capacitance CD, tau into I by eta Vt, and second one is the transition capacitance, that is equal to epsilon A by D, right? In forward bias, two capacitances exist, diffusion capacitance and transition capacitance. But with respect to value of capacitance value, diffusion capacitance value exponentially increases. Observe here. In forward bias, the relation is exponential relation. That's why compared to the values of CD and CT, CD very much greater than CT. That's why in forward bias, people consider diffusion capacitance only. Why? Because the value of diffusion capacitance is very, very high in forward bias compared to the transition capacitance. Now coming to the reverse bias, and the reverse bias, okay, almost zero diffusion capacitance. Diffusion capacitance does not exist. That's why zero. So in reverse bias, what type of capacitance exists? Only transition capacitance. In reverse bias, as reverse voltage increases, the capacitance also decreases. Okay, this is the curve here, transition capacitance curve. This transition capacitance exists in reverse bias as well as in forward bias. Okay, as the voltage increases, the transition capacitance value also increases, right? What is the relation here? Epsilon A by W. W is equal to distance. In forward bias, what happened here? D distance decreases. W, width of the depletion, decreases in forward bias. That's why capacitance increases. What about here in reverse bias? In reverse bias, W increases. Width increases means capacitance decreases. So that is the curve here. Transition capacitance curve. Okay. Now whereas CD, it is exponential relation. So CD is equal to tau into I by eta with I is a exponential relation, current, right? Exponential relation. That's why in forward bias, two capacitance exist. One is CD and second one is the CT. Compared to the values, CD diffusion capacitance very much greater than CT. So that's why the people consider here. In general, in forward bias, people consider CD diffusion very much greater than CT. Why? Because CD is exponential relation, whereas CT is this relation, right? Okay, that is about capacitances. Now time also 10:50, right? I will share this document also through your WhatsApp group. Okay, try to mainly concentrate on derivation. In last class also derivations, this class also derivations, right? I think almost first unit is completed. Okay, in our syllabus only step graded junctions and linear graded junction introduction. And these are all the generalized derivations. Okay, these are all the generalized derivations, right? Cj is equal to Cj naught under root 1 plus Vr by V naught. If you go for specifically for step graded junction or linear graded junction, we modify the W, right? How to modify the W? How to modify the W means last class we discussed in step graded junction, right? Na very much greater than Nd, neglect the Nd term. So like that we simplify the W expression first of all. Oh, wait 1 minute, then I will complete here. Okay. Okay. This is Cj naught. Okay, this is W expression. Now here to modify this expression according to your step graded junction or linear graded junction, right? Instead, suppose step graded junction, Na very much greater than Nd. Like that, okay, one term is neglected here, right? One term is neglected. Finally, you got this one. Na very much greater than Nd. Then what happened here? This one neglected. Na get cancelled. There exists only Nd in under root expression, right? If it is a step graded junction, Na very much greater than Nd, then these terms are get cancelled. Only instead of this ratio, there exists only Nd term, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you for joining. Thank you all. You may view the class. Thank you.